Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Mac, and today we are going to cover a John Tiller game, Battles of Normandy. So this is a chain of games released from John Tiller Software. If you are familiar with the franchise, you will know that there are, well, you could say basically three different types of games that use the same engine, more or less. You've got the squad battles, you got the Panzer Battles. This one here, this is actually the more recent releases, more recent releases in this kind of series. And then you have the Panzer campaigns, which are legendary and has been around for a long time. Squad battles is actually what it says. It's squad battles, squad fighting. You use platoons of soldiers, and you actually control individual soldiers in those squads. And the tactics is on that smaller scale. The Panzer battles, which is this Panzer Battles Normandy, is something in between squad battles and Panzer campaigns. The hexes are 250 meters, I think, hex. In squad battles, it's 40 meters hex. You control platoons and larger formations as well. And in the Panzer campaigns, one hex is a kilometer, and the turn takes like 2 hours. In this game, Panzer Battles, a turn is about an hour of fighting. And in squad battles, a turn is about 5 minutes. So you can see the general difference there between the way different kinds of coverage of fighting and the platoon and battalion size and company size. For battalion and company size is Panzer campaigns. That's the largest. You actually move around quite big formations and duke it out. Now, there's been loads of releases of these covering almost the entire Second World War. There's even some for the First World War and the Civil War in America and other types of conflicts. So there's quite a lot of the 20th century battles covered there. You can all check it out on the John Tiller page. And HPS Simulations, I think, also released a few of some of these titles. I think they are in the process now of modernizing some of these games. They released these gold editions, and so they improved the graphics and sounds, and they even added some more scenarios, and there's also campaigns in these games. But anyways, today I was thinking of showing this great game called Battles of Normandy, and yeah, it says it all. It covers the roughly about the 3 months of fighting in Normandy, all the landings and individual fights and counterattacks and operations, and there's quite a lot covered in this game. So when you open the game, you're greeted by this, and here are all the scenarios. Now, the difference in this game, I've covered the campaign series before. You can actually generate battles and do all kinds of setups yourself. But in these games, you can't. These games all have set scenarios, and you can't generate a random battle or anything like that. You have to play these. These are very historically accurate based scenarios and situations. There's a lot of research that goes into this, and it's very accurate. And if you are looking for something that's almost the real thing, these games are basically it. I mean, they've got it all. It's loads of research and all the units and terrain and maps, and everything is very authentic. So in Battles of Normandy here, you have always these getting started scenarios, which teach you the basics of the game and some strategies and tactics. It's always good to play those to get the general idea of the game, and there's good coverage in the manual that tells you what to do and how to cover those things. It's very good. So what am I going to thinking of doing today? I was see if you have this scenario here. I mean, some of these scenarios are huge. I mean, look at this, 40 turns here. It's called the Calvados Coast. Basically covers we could do a bit of reading here. It's the Calvados coast north of Cayenne, June 6, 1944. It's the scenario size is corpse. The British and Canadians had arguably the largest job during the initial D-Day objectives. They were expected to land on three adjacent beaches, consolidate into a continuous front, and take Bayeux in the west and importantly Cayenne in the east. These large towns and cities were well inland and expected to be taken coup de main style by fast-moving armor columns with mounted infantry. Additionally, the 6th Airborne had secured the landing's left flank by capturing the crossings of the Orne River, while denying the Germans a chance to counterattack from the south or east. This scenario covers the complete British and Canadian landings on June 6, the initial exploitation phase, and the German response. So there you go. That's a massive coverage there. And you actually get to control. You get to do this in the right time schedule, and it's massive, and it's a lot of fun if you really want to alter history or stuff like that. So they've done a great job there. Now moving on here, you got this one here is east of Orne. It's like 20 turns. So some of these are like divided up into smaller scenarios. So this one here, for instance, is in the early morning hours of the 6th of June, the paratroopers and glider men of the 6th British Airborne Division landed on the far left end of the Normandy beachhead. So this covers the landings and the capture of these key bridges, and you get to follow the. So the scenario covers the first day of action for British and Canadian units, the 6th Airborne Division, and the general response to push back the airborne invaders. So that's pretty cool. I mean, that's of course part of this, but then if you don't feel like playing a 40 turn battle, I mean that's going to take you quite a while to complete this, a couple of days probably. So it's divided up. So if you just want to do the airborne landings and the capture of those bridges, then you can do that. Here's Gold Beach. If you just want to do the Gold Beach scenario, you have Juno Beach here, Sword, and then you have a Carentan Peninsula. So you had the Calvados coast, then you have the Cunting Peninsula here. And that's so look, the Cunting Peninsula south of Cherbourg, June 6, 1944. So the Great Crusade began just after midnight on June 6 with the landing of the 101st Airborne Division, closely followed by the 82nd Airborne. The paratroopers' aim was to secure the causeway off Utah Beach to protect the amphibious landings of the 4th Infantry Division, while blocking any German reserves from crossing the Douve River. More significantly, the aim of the landing in the Cunting Peninsula was to allow the quick access to Cherbourg, the largest deep-water port in Normandy. The first day of landings will be chaotic, with both scattered airdrops and a vigorous German response to the Allied interlopers. So this is the American landings there. Here you got the Utah Beach, different kinds of scenarios there. Omaha, the famous Omaha Beach, they're landing there. You've got three different kinds of scenarios covering that. And then you have this here, Villas-le-Sec. It's only 8 turns, so you have some smaller engagements. It's 16 turns there. So then it's divided up. For instance, here, the Villas-le-Sec is east of Bayeux, June 7th. So this is the second day, D-Day +1. It's a regimental size. The German 352nd Infantry Division was deployed west and south of Gold Landings. General Crace, 352nd commander, was afraid that if British tank got loose, they could turn west and roll up his divisional sector from the rear. The division's reserve Kampfgruppe consisted of 915th Infantry Regiment, as well as the Divisional Fusilier Battalion. Oberstleutnant Meyer, commanding the Kampfgruppe, was ordered to move to Villas-le-Sec in company with some Stugs and attack towards Crépon. Things did not go as planned. The 1st Battalion was divided to support the Omaha Beach defenses, while the remaining of the Kampfgruppe was harassed and delayed by Allied fighter bombers. Before Meyer's men could deploy units, the 69th Infantry Brigade, with the 4th and 7th Royal Dragoon Guards, had closed and a stiff battle began. So this is some of the first big clashes here between German units and British forces and Canadians as they move inland. So then you have this, the longest day. I mean, that's 40 turns there. And that's covering the coast, Normandy coast, east and north of Cayenne. So you have so army size. So also a pretty big map there. I mean, a big scenario. Juno D +1. So this is actually moving on to Juno Beach there. Authy. So they have different kinds of scenarios you're covering. You have the famous Villas Bocage here, where I think this is the one with Whitman when he attacked the armored. He stopped basically the whole British tank corps or brigade. So just with his Tiger and a couple of support units. So you could play that. That's pretty cool as well. Authy here, yeah, Le Mesnil. So I was thinking of maybe doing one of these scenarios and play it. You can see the game. I mean, there's loads here. I mean, you got Operation Goodwood here. You got the famous the Battle of the Hill 192 there. And loads of these skirmishes here along in the Normandy. So that's pretty cool. You go all the way up to Fillet. I think they have one on the Fillet Pocket as well. Um, let's have a look here. Yeah, here the Fillet Pocket here. That's a big one. 29 turns. So it's pretty cool stuff there. Um, let's see. I was thinking maybe trying something interesting here, something fun to play. Maybe let's have a look here. Gaumont is a pretty big one there. Carentan, Authy, 17 turns. What's this? Authy, northwest of Cayenne, June 7th. So it's brigade plus it's head to head or human versus the AI for either side. So you can play the Germans or the allies here. So that's pretty cool. They got the Panzer here, Meyer's Panzergrenadier. It's pretty cool stuff. Maybe we should do the Village Bocage. I mean, that could be pretty cool to play that. Let's have a look. There it is. Yeah. It's a pretty big scenario, though. It's 18 turns, but it says Gaumont event south of Bayeux, June 13th. It's brigade size here. The small town of Gaumont event represented the major junction of the armies fighting in Normandy. Not only was it the boundary between the American 5th and the British XXX Corps, but it was also the boundary between the German and the Panzer Corps. For almost a week, the British and American forces had slowly expanded their bridgehead, stretching the defenders to the point of breaking. And with the tactical withdrawal of the German 352nd Division, on 10th of June, the break finally came at the Caumont event. But due to the nature of the corps boundaries, both sides failed immediately to grasp the seriousness of the situation. On the Allied side, it was not until morning the 12th of June, that LGB Bucknell, commander of the British corps, was informed that the Americans' left flank, the depleted 1st U.S. Infantry Division, was advancing against almost no opposition. He immediately halted the 7th British Armored Division frontal attack against the Panzerlehr at the Tillesur cells. I don't know how to pronounce this properly, so bear with me. And ordered it into the Caumont event gap. The British spearhead was intercepted uh, by the Tigers of the 101st SS Heavy Panzer Battalion at the Villas Bocage, and they provided just the delay necessary for the Panzerlehr to redeploy to meet the threat of their flank. This scenario is taken from the Caumont event, An Opportunity Lost, and focuses on the fighting around the Villas Bocage. So, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, Cristot. It was Cristot. Cristot, west of Cayenne, 11th. See this regimented here. The Germans were desperately trying to hold on to a small salient as the base of the Panzers counterattack to the coast. The British and Canadians were just desperate to extend their beaches and be rid of the salient. 2 battalions of the Green Howards with armor support from the 4th and 7th Royal Dragoon Guards were tasked to take Cristot and Brawray, just to the east of them. The Canadians were trying to take Le Mesnil Patry. Maybe we could do this, Cristot. It's pretty cool. So let's try that out. Right, so we're going to be the allies, I think, here. The access will be automatic. Rules. There's a bunch of rules you can choose here. I'm not going to go in detail on all these. I usually just keep it on default, but there's quite a few rules you can have here. That's pretty cool. So you've got the default rules here. And boom, start it up. So we got always greeted with this Allied command report here. We got smoke available, 8 rounds of smoke we can fire here. Right, so here we are. We're gonna got some infantry and tank support. We're gonna capture this La Base, the Odro, and Brore here. You got the objectives, 25 points there. And we got to capture these. This is the Cristot, which is our ultimate goal here. We do have lots of units here to move out. So let's see here. What we got a lot of artillery support here. Do we have any airstrikes? No. Right. So these are the units. This is what the map looks like here. You have different kinds of zooms. Obviously, fighting like that, it's impossible. I think this is a max zoom in here. Now you can use different kind of toolbars here. I prefer to use the old. This is the classic one from John Tiller. So I'm most familiar with this. I have the easiest way of finding the different buttons here. But you can have different kind of toolbars here. There is a new one. This one here. This just confuses me. I'm not used to these symbols, so I like to stick to the old classic one here. Classic small is good. Yeah. Right. So here we are. We got our forces here. We're gonna move out. We got 12 turns here. So let's just see what we got here. We've got some Stewart 3s here, M3A1s. The second this is recon of the Dragoon Guards here. So you can have this on to see what they're part of. So that's a recon unit there. We've got the Green Howards here. Green Howards, yeah. So this is infantry, 44 UK infantry foot platoon here. So these are divided into platoon sides. So there's like 37 men here. Got some tank support from the Dragoon Guards here. Sherman 3s and Fireflies. 1 Firefly and 3 Sherman 3s in there. Got some, I think these are 17-pounder anti-tank guns. So they're pretty badass. Got some engineers. Yeah. So let's see if we can start moving some units out here. Let's see what we can do here. So this one's movable hexes. Let's pop this recon up here. Oops. Right, moved up here. We got shot at. What's this? Oop, look at that. Tigers. That looks like Michael Whitman in there. Whoops. So, oh, we're in for some trouble here. That's for sure. Right, so that moved up there. Spotted. He fired there. Nothing happened. Let's see if we can get this infantry up here. Yeah, we want to move this up. Let's get this infantry up here. Right, taking fire here. Took a casualty. Okay, 2 men dead there. So what's this here? Let's have a look. So here you have some, looks like Panzer Grenadiers. The double digits. So it could be anything from 10 to 99 infantry here. And you have another one here. Okay. So what we got here? We got some more Green Howards here. Let's move them out. Right, we got some tanks here. Let's see if we can save some fire. See if we can move them up. Maybe move them up in this field here. Oops. Right, I wasn't hoping for that, but let's move them in here. Okay, we're taking fire from there as well. Whoops, we lost a tank there. Looks like Whitman just blew one of our tanks up there. Okay, that wasn't that good. What's this? We got some more Panzer Grenadiers there. Right. Maybe we should start firing some artillery here. Okay, if we got nothing, we can't spot him here. Okay, we got to move up these engineers, I think. So we got some anti-tank guns here. Let's have a look what they can see. Can see a lot there. This looks like a good hill. What can we see from here? All right, we do want to. These 17-pounders will be very good versus those Tiger tanks there. We could maybe get them up here. That would be a good spot. See how far these guys can move. Not very far, but they are in travel mode, so start moving them up there. Got some more guys here. Let's get them up here. Right, took some casualties there. Do have some more tanks here. Maybe want to get them up here. Or here. What's this? Let's get these guys up. Save some APs for firing here. Right, what do we got here? We've got 6-pound anti-tank guns here. Let's see how far we can move them and deploy them. We can actually move them up here. It's pretty open though, very dangerous, but let's try it. Whoops! Took some fire there from those Tigers. But those mortars are deployed there. What we got here? We got 17-pounders here. Let's see, where's a good spot to put them? That would actually be a good spot to put those. Let's see how far we can move them. We can move them up here. So they're moving up, taking some casualties there. Right, we're gonna move in here. Let's see, we got some recon here again. See if we can move them. This looks like a village here. Maybe we should move these along this road here. It's probably dangerous. What do we got here? Infantry? Right, we're gonna get these guys up here. This company here will move with these tanks. Let's move into the village here. We do have something here. We got Sherman 2s here. Let's get these bad boys in here, maybe. Right, so we got some infantry here. Another company. Maybe we should move them in this general direction. Let's get them moving here. Let's move into this orchard here, I guess. This looks like good hills here. Maybe we should put some anti-tank guns in here. But that will be the ultimate. That was a good coverage there. Maybe get some anti-tank guns on that hill there. Let's see. They are they're 17-pounders. Pretty heavy stuff. Let's move them up there. Let's get these infantry here, I guess. Get these guys up. What do we got here? We've got some more Sherman 2s here. Let's see. Let's move them up with the infantry here. Got some more anti-tank guns here. 17-pounders. Would be good to get these 17-pounders on this dominating hill here. Let's move it up here. Got some tanks here. So we do have some. We don't have tanks there. We should have some tank support here in the center, I guess. Let's get these tanks. Can they move and save fire? Yeah, let's get them on this road here. What's this? 6-pounders. Maybe we should move them in with this force in the south here. So we do have our headquarters unit here. The Green Howard's headquarters there. We do have some mortars there. Alright. Okay, so let's see. So can we barrage anywhere here? No barrages. Can't even lay smoke here. Be good to lay down some fire here. Let's see if anybody can fire. Let's scroll through units here. So this is a Sherman here. They've got a Firefly there. Let's take some shots at Whitman here. Okay, no effect. Do have some Shermans here. We'll fire at those tanks. Wow, we knocked something out there. Looks like we knocked the Tiger out. Good job there. Wow. That must have been a lucky hit there. So you can see he's got improved positions here. So he has a 20% bonus for defense. He's got 20% there. So these are all improved positions here. Right, what else we got here? These Stuarts. They are good versus soft targets. Maybe they should fire at this infantry here. No effect. Whoops, we're getting some counter battery fire there. Sound like mortars. Let's fire again. Okay, he lost a guy there. So it looks like that the Tiger and some infantry firing there. We lost an infantry guy there. So he's got some Panzer Grenadiers in there as well. Right. We lost the tank here. So let's fire at that Tiger, I guess. No effect. Alright. So that's all my units that can fire there. So let's see. No artillery, huh? Okay, we can't deploy any artillery. See if I got anything left to move here. No, it's just going to keep it like that. Okay. So you can have a look at the victory conditions here. So we've lost 6 men so far, and we've lost a vehicle. We lost that tank. He's lost 1 man and a tank. So we need 100 points, some more, to get a major victory here. 75 points to get a minor. So we only got 2 points so far. Got some units up here. They're fixed. Can't move them. What are these? The Green Howards. This looks like a complete infantry company here. It's 111 men here. And some tanks there. Maybe they should be advancing here and attack from this area, probably. It's on the turn here. Let's do a save here. Let's do the old Battle 13. Why not? Right, here it goes. Some German artillery fire coming in here. Okay, no effect there. So those are the incoming rounds there from the German artillery there. Oh, we spotted some units there. He's moving in. He's fired with something there. Looks like he's got anti-tank guns there. So everything happens basically simultaneously. It's it's an hour of fighting every turn. So you get counter fire, counter attacks when the enemy is firing at you, and also these random artillery counter battery fires will come in as well. Let's see if we can causing some casualties there. We're taking a few as well. If I could lay a smoke screen here, I could move up all my stuff. Alright, he took some heavy casualties there. Must be counter battery fires there. Now, when playing these games, it's always good to have you should get used to using all your artillery and suppression units before you move in and attack to hopefully get these defenders disrupted. That's your ultimate goal, is get them disrupted and assault these hexes to cause massive casualties and take over the objectives. Alright, so we're taking some casualties here when we're moving in. Now you can put these replay turns on fast AI processing as well, and those turns will go a lot faster. I've got it on regular speed now, so we can see all the firing going on. Right, we got some disrupted units here. Okay, so units have been released. 4th Dragoons, Green Howards. We still got 8 smoke. 0 units undisrupted or broken out of 1 unit checked. So we're still got 1 disrupted unit here. So we spotted something here. It looks like maybe recon or Panzer Grenadiers there. Yeah, so these are engineers. Unfortunately, got disrupted there. So let's have a look here. So these guys got released, actually. Let's see here. We should move through. Do I have any artillery available now? Now I got. Oh, look at all this stuff here. Wow. Okay. So let's use some. Maybe we should put some fire and then fire some smoke and start moving up here. Let's see. What do we got? 25 pounders here. Let's lay down some barrages here on these defending hexes. Let's pound this hex here. Casualty there. Just laying some barrages here. He's done, what's up here? He's got to improve. He's got anti-tank guns up here. Let's lay some fire up there as well. So we do have another 25 pounder here. Let's put some there. That was no effect. Let's put some more here. No effect. Right, we got some these Sexton self-propelled artillery. Let's maybe put some of these. Let's put one more there. No effect though. Let's put some more fire here. What's this? 4.5-inch guns, right? These are pretty heavy stuff. Let's put some here. Right, took a casualty there. Let's put some here maybe. Right, let's see if we can fire some smoke here. Let's lay down some smoke screens. Maybe put some. Let's put some smoke here. Okay, we can't apparently. Alright, could put some there apparently. Maybe we could put some smoke here with that mortar team. Let's put some smoke here. Let's put some smoke there. Still have this. Maybe we should put some smoke. He's got some stuff here. What's this? He's got some AA self-propelled anti-aircraft guns there. Let's see. We could put some smoke here. Maybe put some smoke here. So we can start moving up here. Right. So let's see. Let's start moving some troops here. Let's see what these guys can do up here. Maybe get them into these woods here. Maybe on this hill here. Be good to have some fire. Let's see. Oops. Okay. We got spotted there. Okay. He's got plenty of stuff here. He took a casualty there. What's this? This looks like these Stummels, I think they were called, with a low velocity 7.5 centimeter gun. 6 of those there. Looks like some infantry guns there, or artillery. He's got some Panzer Grenadiers there. Let's see what we can do with this tank platoon here. What can they move and fire? Maybe they should move up here as well. Alright, he's firing here. Looks like he's got some more stuff there. Alright, let's have a look here. So this is a field here. Let's put these divisional more. Okay, maybe we should move them up here. Right, taking the fire there. Let's get these guys up here. Do have these tanks here. Let's see what they can see from here. They can spot that unit there. Maybe we want to move them into this fields here and get a flanking attacks here. Let's see here. What can we do with this? I can't move through here. Maybe get him on this road here. Let's try that. Oops. Right, we got him up here now. Could be good. Right, so let's see. What can we... I was going to move those 17 pounders. See how far I can move them. Could move them up in this village here and deploy them maybe. Don't think they have enough movement for that though. Could get them all the way up here. It's a clear hex though. There's no defense there. I think I'm gonna move them. I'm gonna move them in this general direction here. Trying to get them up here and deploy them up there somewhere. We've got some engineers here, taking some casualties. Right, even more. There's a scattered houses there though. Let's get these tanks in here. do have some men here. So these guys... Let's see, maybe we should put some fire on these guys. Let's see if we can use some units to fire here. Some visibility here. So these needs to be pinned down a bit. Maybe we can use these guns here. Right, no effect there. Could move those tanks up a bit. I'm gonna move these recon here. Maybe use them to pound this position. Cost a casualty. Oops, he's getting some counter battery fire there. Alright. Cost another one there. Okay, let's see what we can do with these guys. See if we can move them up one more step here. Alright, taking casualties there. Let's get them all the way up here, I guess. Okay. What about these guys here? Right, they can fire from here. If you hold control down, you come into fire mode. See that reticle there? Right, cost a casualty there. That's good. So we got these big 17-pounder guns. Now, where would be a good spot to deploy them? Let's see. Could get them into this field here, maybe. Get some defenses there. Oops. Getting fired on there. We lost a gun. Yeah, when you're in travel mode, you are very vulnerable to attacks. Let's get these tanks up here. Maybe even here. Do have some infantry here. Could run forward. Let's get these guys into these fields here. I wonder if there's any defense here. No. Let's leave them there. Alright, so that northern attack group is moved. Right, let's see here. Let's get some of these 17-pounders in this hill here. Maybe I can move them and deploy them. Like that. We do have some view. They can actually spot these guys down here. They do have a very bad soft attack though. 6 attack power. Very good hard here. 44. Right, what do we got here? Let's see. We got some infantry here. Let's move once on this hill here. Oops. Right, we got fired on there. Some Panzer Grenadiers. Let's see if we can move up one step here. These tanks, let's see, they got pretty good soft attack, 12. Maybe we should just move them here, I guess. Let's get these infantry moving here as well. So we do have these 17-pounders here. Let's see where we can move these. What can they spot from around the corner here? Not a lot. Maybe move them just behind those advancing troops there. I want to put them here next turn. Alright, let's get these. Alright, so we do have something here. Let's see if anybody can fire on these guys, suppress them. So we do have these 4 Shermans here. They can lay down some fire here. Right, cost a casualty there. Another one. Right, did cost a few casualties there, not a lot. I fired back there. So these engineers are disrupted. Let's try to pile in here and get close to him. Let's move these guys up. Whoops. Alright, caught in the crossfire there. Ooh, they got disrupted. Not good. Right, we got some other men here. Let's see. Maybe they should move into this smoke cakes here. Right, we lost some guys there. With this engineers, we'll probably have to wait there. Disrupted. We've got these guys here. Let's see if we can get them up. Alright, taking casualties there. Right, what do we got here? Let's try and move this little scout tank one step here. Should have some infantry here. Okay, we're getting fired on there. What's he got here? This looks like those Stummels again. So we want to get our tanks up there and engage those. We do have some infantry here. Should maybe try to get them to flank here. Let's get this infantry up here, maybe. Oops. Okay. Taking fire there. What we got? Wonder if we can move these anti-tank guns here. What can we see from here? So when that smoke clears, what can we see from here? Not a lot. Maybe we should move those up in that orchard there for now. See if I can move and deploy here. No, maybe I can get them up here. Whoops. That wasn't good. Sometimes when you drag, you can move units by selecting them and dragging them to that hex, but then the computer chooses its own route. So now it chose to drive this way, and they got under fire there. So that was a bad move. Oh well, let's see what we can do here. So anybody can fire. I think I moved everybody. Let's see if we can get some fire going here. Right, we do have these Shermans here. We're gonna lay down some. What's there? They got soft 12, hard 18. Let's fire at these half tracks here. Okay, just caused fatigue there. Right, our last two men, they got disrupted. Okay, took out a vehicle there. Whoops, it's got something there. Okay, let's take these recon tanks and fire here. Okay, no effect. Right, so we're pretty exposed on the road there. Not good. Taking some heavy casualties there. Right, these guys can fire. No effect there. Got hit by some counter fire there. Okay, these Shermans will lay down some fire on this. Took a casualty there. Let's see, these Shermans can actually fire here as well. I'm not going to bother firing with those pioneers there. Okay, so we got some guys here. Should lay down some fire here, I guess. No effect. Last two guys there. Okay, what do we got here? We got those tanks. Let's lay down some fire here, I guess. Probably could have moved it up one. Okay, I'm just out of sight. He's got an anti-tank gun here. Those looks like those 7.5, pretty heavy anti-tank guns there. Right, what else we got? Right, so these Shermans moved up. Got plenty of targets here. Let's fire at these half tracks here. Okay, we knocked one out. Okay, it looks like he's got some flak guns there. And I think those are anti-tank half tracks. Yeah. Oh, these are dangerous. These can knock out my tanks easily here. So I think everything we can fire with have. Let's see here. We get those engineers. Yeah, no. We're not going to use them. No. All right. So let's see if we can move anybody else here. Headquarters. Sure. Let's get him a bit closer. Get some contact there. Command radius. So that's all the units there. Right. So we're advancing here in south. Met some stiff opposition here. We are advancing in the north here. We are just about up to this village here. See what happens here when he opens, when this smoke clears. If we can hold the line here. What else we got? Anti-tank guns coming in there. I think we used all our artillery. We don't have any airstrikes. Right. Let's just end this turn. See what happens here. We're probably going to take some heavy casualties here. He's barraging my 17 pounders there. And that platoon that popped it on that hill there. Sounds like mortar fire. Right. It's kind of a wild card to move up here with the infantry and tank there. Sort of a flank attack here. Rear attack of his... Right, he lost a gun there. Well, he lost 2 guns. 3 guns there. Okay, so we are spotting some units here. Yeah, fatigue is... if you cause a lot of fatigue, eventually units will be broken and they will lose the will to fight. So fatigue is good to cause on your enemy. Also, when you fight and engage in combat, you gain fatigue. So you got to be careful to not have too high fatigue. You got to rotate your units out so they don't become too fatigued. They'll lose their combat capabilities. Looks like Whitman moved out of that village. We can't spot what's in there. 8 men there, wow, right. He does have a lot of units here. 2 guns he lost there, wow. There's a flak there. My infantry's taking a pounding there. Alright, knocked out another vehicle there. Whoops, we lost a vehicle, yeah. Those are dangerous, those half-tracks there. They have pretty high hard attack value. We've got some close quarter fighting here. Got a disrupted unit here, that's not good. I want to start assaulting these hexes. He's pounding here with that those half-tracks there. Two men in a vehicle. He's got the martyrs in there. Okay, those guns are a bit close. Sounds like a machine gun here. Machine gun in placement here. It's got pretty good long range there. Yeah, we're taking some heavy casualties here. Whoop, they got disrupted now. They're down to 54%, that squad. Not good. Alright, 5 men there, good. Okay, lost it. Wow, we took some vehicles out there. Great, these guys are going to be priority to take out. These anti-tank half-tracks there. Might want to move these units into these woods here. Probably better defense there. Yeah, he's really pounding that force there. Okay, he lost one now. They're disrupted now, and the tanks have disrupted. Right, reinforcements have arrived. Smoke 4, 1 artillery units unavailable here. We got 3 units undisrupted, that's good. Out of 7 units checked, wow. So we have a lot of disruption here, fortunately. Okay, so yeah, going into turn 3 here. So I'm going to end the video here. We're going to pick up the action next. Hope you enjoy it. It's a good game here. We're going to duke it out in this advanced Cristot scenario. Ah, look, Whitman is still there with his tiger. Right, so thanks for watching, and see you in the next.